Hey, it's Tom
And Mike,
from Take Time to Travel.
on a snowy winter day before Christmas, my mom and I decided to go and check out Casa Loma's Christmas at the Castle, where we got to go and explore and tour around inside the beautiful and ornate castle, which had been wonderfully decorated for the Christmas season. We had a great time while we were there, and we can't wait to show it to you. So without further ado, let's go and check it out. To start our Christmassy tour of Casa Loma, we walked up Spadina Road, from DuPont Station over towards the Baldwin Steps. We just had a pretty decent snowfall, and the snow was still coming down, so it really got us in the festive spirit walking up these stairs. After we got to the top of the Baldwin Steps and into Spadina Park, we got a nice side view of Casa Loma. So of course we had to stop for a quick selfie.
Just beside Spadina Park, there's the Spadina Museum, located in this grand mansion, which was home to generations of the affluent Austin family. But they're going to head next door to the much more grand Casa Loma, which was the largest house in Canada when it was originally built in 1914 for $3.5 million by financier Sir Henry Pellet. Casa Loma features a staggering 64,700 square feet with 98 rooms, soaring battlements, a pipe organ, and even a couple of secret passageways. The stunning castle is now owned by the City of Toronto and is currently featuring Casa Loma's Christmas at the Castle, which Mike and his mum are going to explore. For those of you wondering, you can buy tickets online for about $37.50, including fees, for each adult, which provides you access to the castle, which is festively decorated for the holiday season, as well as access to the tunnel, which takes you under the road and across the street to the carriage house and stables, where you'll find Santa and the Wax Museum.
Now let's head inside and check it out. Walking through the Great Hall, you immediately notice the beautiful wood-paneled walls and this huge cathedral-like space with a giant festive Christmas tree. In addition to the huge Christmas tree, the Great Hall also features this massive multi-story pipe organ, as well as boasting a 60-foot high oak beam ceiling. Wow, incredible! After ogling at the Great Hall for a little bit, we decided to make our way down the lovely garland-trimmed, wood-paneled hallway and into the first room of our tour, the study, which has some more nice wood paneling, a cute little Christmas tree, a beautiful fireplace, and even a secret passageway to the left there, which we're going to head up now.
The second floor of Casa Loma is also decorated for Christmas and has this nice tree, as well as more garland and wood trim throughout this expansive hallway. On the right, there's one of the large guest bedrooms with a 4-poster bed and another pretty Christmas tree. Next is Lady Mary Pellet's suite, which was actually much bigger than her husband's suite. Lady Pellet's suite included a formal bedroom with a bathroom and wardrobe, as well as very large and ornately decorated sitting room where she could entertain friends and family. There's even a nice fireplace. And if that wasn't enough, there's a massive solarium with a gorgeous Christmas tree. And of course, another fireplace. Just beside Lady Pellet's suite is Sir Henry Pellet's suite. The walls are made of beautiful mahogany and walnut. There's a nice seating area and desk, and there's a secret storage area beside the ornate fireplace, which was used to store confidential documents. And to top it all off, he had his own private balcony overlooking the Great Hall. Wow, absolutely incredible. What a spectacular bedroom.
We made our way out of the bedroom and into the hallway, which, just like Sir Pellet's suite, overlooks the Great Hall. It's a great spot for a selfie. Love the Christmas tree and all the chandeliers. Next on our tour of Casa Loma is the Windsor Room, which was nicely decorated for Christmas and is where Sir Henry Pellet hoped to have the royal family stay as guests. Now that's an elaborate bed frame. Afterward, we went back into the main hallway. Then, through another beautifully wood-paneled hall, and into this nice sitting room or something. I don't know, I'm not really sure. But it does have another pretty Christmas tree and looks quite elegant. Back down the hall, and around the corner, is the aptly named Round Room, which was beautifully designed to fit the space below the tower. Wow, gorgeous!
The third floor of the castle has the Queen's Own Rifles Museum, of which Henry Pellet was a dedicated supporter and achieved the rank of Major General. The various rooms feature military memorabilia from the Canadian Forces over the decades. In addition, the third floor of Casa Loma features the Group of Seven room, which, as the name implies, features lots of works by the prominent Canadian artists, the Group of Seven.
Casa Loma also has a fourth floor up in the attic, which you can get to by climbing these stairs. There's not much up there, but it's cool to see the inner structure of the castle like this. After we checked out the upper floors, we made our way back down the grand staircase, past the imposing 40-foot tall bay window and seating area, back over to the Great Hall, where we originally started our tour, so that we can explore the rest of Casa Loma's first floor. Just down the Great Hall, opposite Sir Henry's study, is the library, which has another wonderfully decorated Christmas tree. The library is also used as a high-end restaurant later at night. Love the ornate moldings on the ceiling, which is Sir Pellet's coat of arms. At the end of the Great Hall, you turn the corner and walk into the magnificently done dining room, which features elegantly crafted moldings on the ceiling, as well as multiple chandeliers and lovely dark wood paneled walls throughout. On the left, there's these superb brass doors, which lead you into the conservatory. Looks like they are just preparing for dinner service for the high-end Italian restaurant Don Alfonso 1890. It looks very alluring. Just across from the dining room is the serving room, which is just as elaborate as the rest of Casa Loma. The basement has a Hollywood film gallery for all the movies that were filmed at Casa Loma, including X-Men and RoboCop, as well as a mini theater that was originally supposed to be a pool, but the marble that was supposed to be used was sunk during World War I.
And what would a castle be without an extensive wine cellar? Casa Lomas can hold over 1,500 bottles of wine. Very impressive. But let's keep going and check out the tunnel, which has been thoughtfully decorated for the Christmas season. Very pretty. The tunnel is 800 feet long and is 18 feet below the road, Austin Terrace. Originally, the tunnel was built to connect Casa Loma to the stables and carriage house, but also looks quite nice decorated for Christmas.
We also quite enjoyed these dancing projections all the way down the wall. Very neat. Walking through the tunnel, we also came across this Christmassy exhibit filled with presents. Santa must be close. Just beyond the presents room, we found one of the elves and Mrs. Claus. The next room was also very festively decorated, with another elf and some lovely displays filled with Christmas trees and polar bears. But let's head upstairs to the stables and carriage house.
As soon as you walk up the stairs, you enter this massive carriage house with a wonderfully decorated carriage right in the middle. And just past the lovely carriage, in the Automotive Museum is the main attraction, Santa's Workshop. Santa's Workshop is beautifully adorned with lots of Christmas trees and candy canes. And of course, you can take a picture with Santa if you like. Next to the Automotive Museum is Casa Loma's stables, which once housed the Pellet family's horses and has now been festively decorated with lots of hanging lights. And there's even a reindeer in one of the stalls. After checking out the stables and Santa's Workshop located in this extraordinary part of the carriage house, we decided to go and check out this other amazing part of the carriage house. Inside this part of it, there's one of these old cars, which is a 1922 Ford Model T Woody in excellent condition. Very cool. And in the adjacent room, there's a couple 1910 Maxwell Model Qs. One's a 4-seater and the other's a two-seater. Both are in great condition. If you go to the second floor of the carriage house, up these narrow winding stairs, you'll make it to the Wax Museum. This wax figure here is Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And if you keep going, you'll see more wax figures of popular Hollywood stars, like Jackie Chan from the Tuxedo, Vin Diesel from the Pacifier, and even Chris Evans.
Overall, my mom and I really enjoyed exploring Casa Loma's Christmas at the Castle, and I can see why it attracts so many tourists each year. As always, we really enjoyed making today's video, and we hope you enjoyed watching it too.
And in the Christmas spirit of giving, please give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications on our future videos. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps our channel to grow.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone. And remember, take time to travel. Catch you on the next one.